Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Like I tell you all the time, I'm not here to waste your time, so I'm gonna get straight to the point. Today's topic and what I'm gonna talk about is how to build a high performance team, and this is something that I learned from the United States Marine Corps. Listen, something that you're gonna need to do is surround yourself with people that are doing things at a high level. I talk to a lot of people that are struggling with getting started in business or just don't know where to go, and very beginning is starting to think about who you have in your network. Okay, do you have a good CPA? Who's doing your taxes? Do you even know what bookkeeping is? What about attorneys? If you're gonna get into real estate, you're gonna need a real estate attorney. Who do you have friends that are real estate agents? Are you an agent? You know, if you're gonna get into a specific type of business, who do you have in that community that can help you or be one phone call away when you have a question? A lot of times we don't have those people in our life, so we have to hire a mentor, hire a coach. That's what a lot of people hire me for, is to be able to get information quickly, be able to solve problems that I've already overcome and then I can solve in one text message just because of my experience. And so having those key players in your life, so specific to real estate investing, people that you're gonna need in your network are a good CPA. You wanna know somebody that can write off tax deductions, that understands how to account for cash flow, understanding how they can do depreciate assets, they can do cost segregation studies. There's so many things in real estate that need to be done on the tax side that can help you out. Also, setting up your company, just from the very beginning, you guys, I have an affiliate link. Connect with me. You're gonna see a number in this video, and I can give you my affiliate link, but it's a great firm that will help you set up your entity correctly, help you set up a trust, help you set up all the things you need to do in order to protect yourself from liabilities, lawsuits, a tenant tripping and falling and breaking their ankle. And ultimately, also using the correct methods of setting up your company will help you in the future with your taxes. You could go out and set yourself up. You can Google, hey, I want to set up my own company. I know how to do this. It's going to be $150. It's no big deal. And then you go and screw it up. And when you screw it up, you're going to have to pay a professional, a real professional that does real business, that does big things, how to fix it, right? And so why not just skip the step and hire professionals now and start creating that team? Not only are you having a professional help you set up your company, help you set up your real estate firm if that's the business that you're in, but you're also building a connection with this person, the CPA. Ultimately, another connection that can lead to another connection. Because when I've connected with my CPA, when I've connected with my attorneys, when I've built these teams and I've built reputations with these other people that I call on when I need things done, and I pay them for their services and they work with me on my services, what that does is builds rapport. And so I'm able to do business with them, and they know, hey, I have a guy that's actually looking to get into real estate, Austin, he'll give you a call. Or I said, hey, do you know this person that can do that? Who do you think's gonna know? The guy that talks to all the entrepreneurs and all the business owners in your local market, which is your CPA, which is your attorney. These are connectors, right? Hey, what's up guys? Austin Hancock here. I get a lot of messages asking for some help in some capacity, whether it's financial, fitness, mindset, something to make your life better, something to make it to where you can go from this point right here, where you are now, to the dream life that you've always wanted to be living. Shoot me a text or give me a call, 405-697-4072. The number's right here, 405-697-4072. Call or text the number and let's change your life. Maybe you have a buddy that's a real estate agent. Make sure you vet them and that they're good real estate agents. Make sure that they understand real estate investing if that's what you're gonna do. Don't just have somebody that comes in and turns the lights on, turns the lights off, shows you the home, and then says, hey, give me a commission, because that's not what a real estate agent should be doing. That is a lazy real estate agent. But if you have a good one, keep them in your pocket. Make sure that they know how to underwrite the deals. Make sure that they know all of the terms that you speak to them. ARV, LTV, you know, how can I get into this? What's it gonna cost? You know, what's the 1% rule? Can I get it at 70%? ARV, all these things. If they don't know what those things are, you're not gonna be able to communicate with them or work with them, and you're gonna be overwhelmed by the junk that they send you. So, right, I said, real estate agent. I said, a CPA, I said, an attorney of some sort, right? These are all huge in helping you get your business started, okay? And having a network of other entrepreneurs to call on that are in that space and or in other spaces that are similar is huge. At the very beginning, I got myself involved with multiple entrepreneur groups, masterminds, connecting with people. I'm still to this day in high-level masterminds specific to real estate investing. And I learned so much from those guys in their conversations. I'm able to pick up the phone and say, hey, Johnny, how did you solve problem X, Y, and Z? Hey, I saw that you have 1,000 units. How did you get to that point when I knew that you were here 2 years ago? What were your steps? So joining a mastermind, joining a community, joining a group, being a part of people that are doing things and elevating their life is just an ultimate game changer and can collapse time, right? And you guys may see a lot of the gurus, people on social media like this, YouTube, that are telling you, sign up, buy my course, blah, 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 blah. But the reality is, as a person that was on the other side of these videos and bought the courses and signed up for the masterminds and was sketched out at the very beginning because I owned a brick and mortar business, because I didn't believe in any of that, but I started picking up books and I started going to the seminars and I started buying courses, my whole outlook and mindset has changed and shifted. And now I have a totally different perception, right? Like I'll buy a course just to learn a few tricks from this one person that does this one specific thing. And if I get one thing out of it, and maybe I'll spend $1,000, maybe I'll spend $5,000, and I get one thing out of it that I can use for the rest of the year, the next year, the year after that, then was it worth $5,000? Yeah, it probably saved me or made me $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in that first 6 months or that first year or those 10 years. How much is it gonna save me or help me make, right? Take that piece of information, learn it. Take this piece of information, learn it. Take this piece of information and start applying it and start building yourself up, right? Your CPA, like I said a second ago, these people that are on your team, this network that you're building out, you're gonna outgrow them potentially, right? Maybe your aunt does your books, maybe your aunt does your accounting, maybe your mom helps you with stuff. And that's great at the beginning, but ultimately you're only gonna be able to work with these people at the level of their business. So if your aunt only has 3 other people and they own a freaking turtle racing shop and they own a freaking bicycle shop that somebody hustles bikes out of the garage, what kind of caliber of advice are they actually gonna give you? Right? So you could complain and say, Austin, well, Jesus Christ, a good CPA is gonna cost me as much as my taxes. Good, do it, pay them. Pay the CPA to help you offset your taxes. If you're gonna pay 20 grand in taxes, pay your CPA the 20 grand. Because guess what, next year it's gonna follow through again. Next year it's gonna follow through again. And obviously, you're gonna get to a point where you're like, yeah, I pay my CPA 20 grand a year, he saves me 200,000. Like that's how it goes. Or he can connect you with one person, boom. That one person is gonna be a connection that can make you $200,000, $300,000, $1 million. You know, one deal in real estate is ultimately way more than $20,000 in profit on average, right? So if they connect you with one person that buys one of your deals or finds you a deal or works with you in some capacity, was it worth paying the CPA? Sure it was. And let's say you write the right things off on your business, you know, maybe you have a service business or you're looking to have a service business and you're able to write things off. Your CPA is gonna be able to guide you because they're testing the limits, they're talking to other entrepreneurs, they're working in those scenarios. Same with attorneys. A lot of times people think at the beginning, attorneys are the one-stop shop. All attorneys are the exact same because I didn't go to college and get a law degree. I should trust all these attorneys. They're not. There's people that graduated at the bottom of their attorney class and they suck. There's people that are attorneys that don't have any information on real estate, but they're attorneys for some kind of other law, right? Maybe they do personal law or injury law. You don't want that guy working with you on your real estate contract. You want a real estate attorney. So making sure that you build that out and you vet these people and you start leveling those people up as you grow and your business grows. Somebody that I didn't talk about, which is very important and is always somebody that you're building in your business and connecting with, is lenders, bankers, financiers, people that have money, people that can loan you money. Their whole job is to sell you money. And once you start building a business, they'll want to sell you so much money that it actually becomes easier. You start vetting through them. At the beginning, I remember when I went to my first bank, I was like, I better put on a long sleeve shirt. I better make sure I'm professional because a banker is a professional person. They're gonna judge me. I was also very young and I still had a lot of tattoos. And so I would put on a long shirt and I would do the dog and pony show. But that's because I had to do what I had to do in order to get started. I had to build trust in them to loan me money. Now I'm to the point I can shoot a message out. I can text my lender. I texted one of the lenders yesterday. I was like, hey, do you have these types of loans? I'm looking to refinance 3 properties. It's gonna be about $500,000, $700,000. You know, what's that look like? They go with their terms and he's like, man, we don't have that type of product, but I do have this and that. And that's how it works. You know, I was able to, right now I currently have a G63 G-Wagon. I was able to text the lender and get a loan for it. I never met the lender, never talked to him other than they knew my banking, they knew my history. I had all of my files with them because they have some of my real estate. They're like, sure, we'll give you a loan, no problem, 0% down. Tell us when the vehicle is and what you need and the VIN number and we'll make sure it's set up. But that's how it works, guys. You gotta start building out your business. It's not just all this hoopla that you're hearing on the internet. Really start building yourself out as a professional business and connecting with people at a higher level. Not your cousin, not your uncle, not your Aunt Stacy that's the real estate agent in your local community that's never done a damn deal when it comes to real estate investing. She's just sold the stuff, right? So connect with the right people. I hope this message brought you guys value. If you liked the message, if you have comments or questions, comment below. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, follow the channel. Like I said, I'm not here to waste time, so I moved through that very quickly. Rewatch it if you need to. And there's a number right here on the bottom of the screen. Text me, call me for anything you need because I can help you out. And if you want to jump on my inner circle and in my program and work with me or be around like-minded people, let's make it happen.